factor 27x squared y cubed minus 9x y squared plus 81xy. So our first step is to find our greatest common factor. So here we have 27, 9, and 81. Well, we can see that we have 9, so it has to be a multiple of 9. So 27 is a multiple of 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 9 times 1 is 9. And 9 times 9 is 81. So this means our greatest common factor is 9. Now, our greatest common factor for the variable term is the variable with the smaller exponent. So here we have x squared, we have x, and we have x. So this means our greatest common factor is just x. So here we have y cubed, y squared, and just y. So this means our greatest common factor is y. So together, our greatest common factor is 9xy. So now what we're going to do is express each term as the product of the greatest common factor and its other factors. So here we have 27x squared y cubed. So we're going to write 9xy times, so what do we have to multiply 9 by to get 27? Well, that's 3. What do we have to multiply x by to get x squared? So that's x. And what do we have to multiply y by to get y cubed? So that's y squared. So now we have minus, now we have 9x y squared. So now what do we have to multiply by? So now we're going to write our greatest common factor, which is 9xy, times, what do we have to multiply by to get 9? Well, that's just 1. What do we have to multiply to get x? Well, we already have x. And what do we have to multiply by to get y squared? Well, that's y. So y times y is y squared. So now we have plus, and our last term, which is 81xy, we're going to write down our greatest common factor, 9xy. So what do we have to multiply by to get 9, to get 81? So 9 times what equals 81? Well, that's 9. Here we have x, and here we have x, so we don't have to multiply by anything. And here we have y, and here we have y, so we don't have to multiply by anything. So now, our last step is to factor out our greatest common factor. So here we're going to factor out 9xy, and here we're going to factor out 9xy. So when we do that, we get 9xy times 3x y squared minus y plus 9.